Hey guys, so I forgot to add in yesterday's video, due to me going to my doctor's appointment tomorrow at 10 a.m. and not being home till like late Thursday night, or tomorrow night, I'm going to be uploading this video today, which is Wednesday. So I hope you like this week's video. Hey guys, it's Emily back. So today I will be doing a video, like it's basically an update on my epilepsy and how I've been dealing with it, some updates, and also some questions that people have asked me and stuff. So before I begin, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you haven't already, go check out last week's video. I will put a link in the description for you guys. Also, if follow me on my social medias, I'll put them right here. So yeah, so let's get on with this week's video. So I'm gonna be starting with the updates for this video. So my daily medicine I take for my seizures, it's Lymphidine. I'll put it right here. It's hard for me to say it, but I take that every day, twice a day. I take it in the morning at 9 and at 9 o'clock at night. So as long as I take that, the chances are for it, the chances for me having a seizure lessens. So I'll be on my full dose by the end of October. So yeah. Signs for another episode. Signs for another episode. Now, like when before I had my seizure, like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I had my seizure, like people were talking to me and I had no idea that they were talking to me. Like they were saying like Emberly, Emmy is my nickname. Like I was not responding to any of my family members at all. I had no idea what was going on around me. But I texted my Nana that day. This was before anything happened. It was like early afternoon. And I texted her, I said, I miss you. And she thinks that I knew deep down something was wrong with me at that point because I wasn't feeling myself. I woke up saying like these weird things about my great grandmother and like these two dresses, but I was like consistent about it. But she thinks deep down I knew something was wrong with me, something was wrong, but like mentally I did not know. Also, when this is just like a little side note, that day I got in the pool, it was late afternoon, it was right before supper, and I seen this angel cloud in the sky, and this butterfly kept going, like flying around me and stuff, and ever since then all I've been seeing is butterflies. Like anywhere I go, any type of butterfly. The main one I've been seeing is black with like blue ends. So yeah, but epilepsy, actually, another side note, they're like not spirit animal, but like the sign for it is like it's a purple butterfly, but like purple is for is epilepsy's like awareness and colors and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you my emergency medicine that I have to carry around everywhere. Like even like if I'm just going over to my Nana's house, which is right next door to my house, I have to bring it with me just in case I would have another episode, because you never know when things are gonna happen. But as I said before, for me having another seizure most likely will not happen. But I will show you what I carried it in. I carried it in my book bag that comes with me everywhere. So this is what comes with me in my book bag. And then inside it is my emergency medicine. I'm not gonna show you the information, but it's midazolam, again, I don't know. I will put it right here. But it comes with like this needle and then this little jar. Let me try to get it over here. This little jar, and you basically, you put it in there, you put it in like this little hole, and then you have to get air in there, or it's like the bottle will explode. And then you have to put it in both, like a squirt in each part of my nose. But yeah, that's what that is. It's kind of hard to understand. Even for me, it's still kind of hard to understand. But like, obviously, I don't know how to use it because like if I would have another seizure, I can't do it myself. So yeah. The neurologist also recommended that I get like a tag or something to put on my necklace, which I am going to be getting one that says like all my information again, or a bracelet or anything. I also got a bracelet that also says like Emberly Jarback, and then epilepsy, and then other information, just in case. And then you would flip it you flip it over, and my information's in there. And this is what my bracelet looks like. They gave you different choices for what kind of bracelet you want, but I personally chose this one because of the red, so it's more noticeable to people, and not just like another bracelet, because they made ones that looked fancier, but I want one that stands out, so if something were to happen, they would just look on here. So yeah. How my family is coping with my epilepsy. I think it's still hard for them, but like, because like they're still worried about me, because they're like, oh, like, are you feeling okay, like every so often. And it kind of gets annoying for me because I used to be so like independent in a sense, and like nobody would ask me, like people would ask me like how you're doing, but like not every so often. So they're just worried about me, and it's hard to understand that sometimes, and because I know they love me, but they're just making sure everything's okay with me. So yeah. My family's history of epilepsy. My great aunt on my mom's side, she has some sort of epilepsy, but it came from her kidney or liver. But that's not the same thing that I have. It's still epilepsy, but it's not the same thing, as I said before. But that's really the only thing. But it's not like genetically, like people just don't like inherit it. But my like Nana's side and stuff doesn't have any history of it that we know of. So I kind of have a idea of how and a reason that it happened, but it's personal and I don't want to share it right now. I might in the future, but right now it's just a touchy thing. So I hope you guys understand that. So the question is some different things not question, just an update, but what different things I have noticed since my seizure. I get really confused more, and I'm more forgetful and stuff. Like people can say something to me, and like a second later, I'll have no idea what they said. And like my mom, she told me, she was like, Emberly, you have Limpton tea in the fridge. I said, and this is the part when I really started noticing things. I said, what is Limpton tea? Like I had absolutely no idea what Limpton tea was this day. And she was like, the tea, like the unsweetened tea in the fridge. I said, Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Limpton tea is. And I kept repeating that. She was like, and then she was like, the unsweetened tea, like the citrus diet tea. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like once she said like citrus, I knew what she was talking about, but I didn't like know fully. But it was really like confusing, and then like when people tell me things, like I won't know, like, some things that I knew before. I'm like, oh, what's that? It's hard to like explain what it is, but I just get really confused easily and very forgetful easily. So it's harder for different things, but like I go to see my I can't say the word. You guys know what I'm talking about. On Thursday to see how I'm doing and stuff. So that's always good. So I will give an update on that too, probably on Instagram or something. Maybe not, I don't know, but I'll try to let you guys know. Okay, so we're gonna be doing questions that people have asked me, family and friends. So the first question is it hard having epilepsy? Yes it is, because no one that I know I can go to and talk to about it. No one in my family has it. So it's harder for me because I would like to know some things, but no one in my family, like either side, has it. So I don't really have anybody to talk to about, but like I'm trying to get into a support group somewhere in my area. So that's always a good thing, like some kids around my age that have it. Because it is hard sometimes for me to deal with, because I worry about like sometimes like I'll get really dizzy, and that was another side effect I had before my seizure. I got dizzy. Like I'll get dizzy and I'll be like I'll panic right away, be like, oh, am I getting like another thing of am I having another episode, you know? But other than that, I just worry too much about it. But right now I have to get used to the fact that I have it. But eventually I will get used to it. Just right now it's harder because it's something new, basically. Question 2 is, how do you feel / what makes you so strong and brave? I feel fine, other than like to get confused. A side effect from my medicine is dizziness. I get that. And I don't know what makes me strong and brave. I just tend, sometimes certain things I tend to deal with better than other things. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but good question. It's just really hard to explain with that question. So, okay, question 3. Is it scary / do you feel any of it? At times as I said, I really worry about it. And at times it can be scary because you don't know when something's gonna happen. But as I said before, with my medicine, if I take it constantly, every day when I'm supposed to, the chances of it happening again are very rare. But there's always that chance. Do you feel any of it? And no, you don't feel any of it. I don't remember when I had my seizure. All I just remember is me like fading in and out. That's all I really remember. I do not feel any of it. You don't really, unless it's like different things, because I know like the type that there's multiple different types of epilepsy. I know the type I have. I don't feel any of it. So yeah. Question 4. Do you think you had aura before it happened? And if you did, was it a feeling or flashes of light? I did not have any of that. It was just like I was fading in and out of reality. As I said, I wasn't really answering people. Like they had to say my name multiple times before I could answer them. And then with questions, I didn't really know. So, and if you did, what was the feeling? And if you did, it was a feeling. If it was a feeling, what was the feeling like? Sorry. The feeling, as I said, it's really hard to explain, but the best I think this question asks is fading in and out of reality. So yeah. Question 5. What do you want people to know about it? Couple main things I want people to know is you're not alone, and that there's so many people with it out there. And if you ever would need to talk about it, and if you're watching this right now, and you have it, please contact me on some sort of social media. I'll link them down into the description, or right here too. I'll be willing to talk about the things I've learned from it from the last couple weeks. You're not alone, I promise you. I have to keep reminding myself that you're not alone, that I'm not alone, and I can talk to people about it. It's just I have to find someone that has it like me to talk about it, because like I'll talk about it to my family, but they really don't know how to say or what to say because they don't have it. Yeah. So just remember you're not alone. And epilepsy, it's just there. It's just another thing in your life that added onto your life, and I have to remember that too. So it does get hard at times for me. So question 6. How has it changed me? It changed me because some things I used to do, like independently, now I have to do, but with like someone either knowing I'm doing that certain thing, like showering. I have to let people know like where I am and stuff, and what time I took my medicine and what time this. So it's really hard right now. But yeah, I just have how has it changed you? These questions are really hard for me to answer at times. How has it changed me? It's, as I said before, also I just am glad that it's just another bump in the road right now, and it will go away hopefully eventually, because it doesn't always stick to you, like it doesn't always stay in your life, but you have to be very cautious. It's changed me to a person to be more thankful for my health, and if you're watching this and you don't have any problems, go you. That's great for you. I just am thankful for that it wasn't the like worst type of epilepsy and stuff. So yeah, sorry this week's video is kind of like in a way sad / educational, but it's just things in life that some people have and some people don't have. Yeah. So I really hope you guys understand this week's video. I'm doing good, I'm fine, I'm living the life that I'm hopefully at normal, well, not hopefully, but that I'm trying to get back to my normal 15-year-old self with knowing that I have epilepsy, but also knowing that I'm fine. So, yeah. Well, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next Thursday with another video. I love you guys.